Thank you to NordVPN for sponsoring this video. You can go to nordvpn.com/WheezyWaiter to get a crazy deal. I'll talk more about them later in the form of a poem.
Oh boy.
Have you tried this before?
Yeah, for the last couple months.
Jack, how about you?
Nope. I've hit 10K maybe once or twice.
It's more steps than you think.
Every doctor and health professional in the world says that you must get 10,000 steps a day or your butt will fall off. That's science. One exception to this 10,000 steps a day rule, though, it's not true at all. Where did it come from? Well, in the 1960s, Japan came out with the first wearable pedometer. Allow my friend Stefan from Scishow to explain.
Its developers named their device Manpo-K, which translates to 10,000 step meter. Then they took advantage of the hype around the 1964 Tokyo Olympics to promote it.
No conclusive studies say that you gotta hit 10,000 steps a day. My parents never hit 10,000 steps a day, and they're over 50. And they still have their butts. Right, Mom and Dad?
I'm 45 and you know it.
I'm thinking of being a butt model.
I'm thinking you should stop talking now.
Daddy got back.
Yowza.
Okay, let's move on quickly so we can forget about that. While there's nothing magic about 10,000 steps, there is consensus that more activity is good for you. The American Heart Association recommends 150 minutes per week of moderate exercise or 75 minutes of vigorous exercise. So my wife and I and our friends Jack and Nataly, who you may know as Pomplamoose, and Jack as the Patreon creator guy, that's right, I have a Patreon page thanks to Jack. Thanks, Jack. Decided to try it for a month and see what happens. What I think's gonna happen is pretty much exactly what Jack thinks is gonna happen.
I don't think there's anything magic about the 10K number other than it's just a big round number and maybe a little bit more than most people walk on average. What's nice about it is it just stretches you to be a little bit more active and mobile than maybe you otherwise would, which probably makes you a little bit healthier.
But healthier, how so? I talked to nutritionist Autumn Bates, who you may remember from my intermittent fasting video. I actually found her because of a video she did about walking, specifically that walking has been better for her weight loss and anxiety than running. In the video, she said, well, running increases your cortisol levels and walking reduces your cortisol levels. Is that correct?
A student, perfect. I was experiencing a lot of anxiety when I first started my first big girl job at a company where I was a nutritionist on site. To counter it, I thought that, okay, I would go run every night. But then the anxiety got worse. Breakouts and poor sleep. So I had quit running cold turkey for I think it was about 6 months. Really upped my walking. That helped to make it so I could reduce my stress level while still being active.
Yeah, but couldn't I just reduce my stress by just sitting, doing nothing? Pretty relaxing.
When you're sitting, it does increase inflammation. The more inflammation we have, the higher risk of heart disease, obesity, all those things that go along with it. Most people are working at least 8 hours a day, and we're sitting most of that time. So walking is going to help with just decreasing that inflammation.
Okay, so walking is magic. This is gonna be problem-free.
My hip has been hurting for the last month and a half.
Uh-oh.
My knee has been hurting for about a month.
Oh dear, is everyone hurt? Nataly, how are you?
My health is fine.
Phew. What about me?
I'm doing fine too.
Phew. Actually, I probably should have known that about me as well as my wife. Anyway, another problem to consider here in Wisconsin is weather.
Tomorrow, day one, huge storm coming. We're gonna have to walk around the kitchen.
We've also been talking about joining a gym. We will probably end up doing that at some point this month.
Yep, totally didn't do that. So, individual plans going forward. Nataly and I have a similar strategy.
How do you get your steps?
I run almost every day.
I do too.
I do nothing of the sort, even before my knee injury.
But we also have a plan to handle China's knee issue.
We'll just do it until my leg falls off.
True.
I got 10,000 steps a day for a month, and then
my leg fell off. People would click on that. Yeah, China holding her leg, just like holding.
And Jack's gonna change up his commute to work.
Nataly usually drives me to the BART station in the morning.
Nope, that is not a station filled with Bart Simpsons. It stands for Bay Area Rapid Transit. It's a train station. Dingus.
So I think the way I'm going to do it is just walk to the BART station in the morning, which is going to be a 25-minute walk. The thing I'm most worried about is just the inconvenience.
And I think Jack summed up how we all felt about what was going to happen.
I bet I don't feel any different. I bet I'm just slightly healthier by an immeasurable amount.
So let's begin with Jack, who was very excited.
Whose idea was this?
The coffee, the sun's rising.
Oh, it's a good feeling.
It's pretty nice.
How are your hips feeling?
Fine. My hip feels fine.
Good.
How do you feel?
I feel great. I'm with the one I love.
Oh.
Take a look at me now.
Okay, I'm looking.
There he goes. And now I walk home. How many steps have you taken, Muppet?
What you doing?
Oh, I'm hitting 10,000 steps.
Day 1 in the bag, and it's only
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. I have 2,000 steps. Not so good.
Well, your knee's hurting.
My knee is hurting. I don't really feel a difference because I was already doing this.
Right.
I'm glad that you have joined the sect.
The walking sect. That sounds strangely dirty.
20,011 steps. I feel kind of the same, just more dizzy. Let's watch TV.
Okay.
I sat around a lot of today, relaxing, because it's my birthday. It's weird how some days it's 10,000 is like nothing, and then some days like, man, that's a lot when you have to consciously try to do it, but it's also kind of nice. Thinking, looking at stuff. I mean, to other people, you might be like a creepy weirdo. I'm just gonna try to not be a creepy weirdo. I'm walking to the grocery store, which is something I probably wouldn't have done. I had a big birthday meal earlier and I wasn't feeling so good. And I feel better now. Might be something to this walking thing.
We realized we were both short on steps, and
So-
we walked to Safeway, and what?
And we got some fried chicken because you can't just walk somewhere.
You need to do something.
You need to be getting something.
And what better
Yeah.
something than fried chicken?
Now, I guess we should talk about me.
Okay. All right.
I have hit the 10,000 steps more than I haven't. My knee just started swelling up. I'll get as close as I can without destroying my body.
I'll carry you.
Aww.
It still won't count for you though.
If you carry me for 20,000 steps a day, then like you can have 10 and I can have 10.
Okay.
Rub my knee.
Okay, is this getting me steps?
When you do it like that, it probably does.
I think it is.
I just work a lot. This is reminding me to prioritize me.
Have you missed a day yet?
2 weeks. No.
I haven't either.
Missed a day. I'm not gonna miss a day.
Just like the Beatles, I've really liked walking in the morning. Our heart gets racing and it kind of pumps blood all around your body.
Wakes
and
you up.
I feel like we talk more in the morning when we're walking.
Well, we have conversation in the morning.
Sundays are the hardest days to get your steps. 10,000 steps a day, except for one day.
But that's not what we said we're gonna do.
That's, I know. I'm just saying.
Everything in balance, and I agree. I still think it's good though. I still like it.
Yeah.
I do.
It's just good to catch yourself in the moments where you're like, why am I doing this?
Yeah, there's definitely a little bit of that right now. Cheating is a part of this. I'm cheating right now. So I am walking out. Walking and dancing to the beautiful music of the sirens. Ooh, listen to that beat. What a strong rhythm.
Jack's family home. Nice little knight in shining armor there. This is what I do when I'm short on several steps. Take a look at me now.
Okay, I'm looking.
A lot of days, it's not a problem at all, but today I had to do a lot of editing. I'm looking forward to the day when I can edit while wearing an augmented reality, edit and walk around at the same time, using my mind, be active and healthy, yet work literally all the time. Okay, it doesn't sound great.
Studio day, which means it's hard to get steps.
Really hard.
Because we're just in the studio making music all day.
We're just gonna be, very much in one place. What's the word for that? Sedentary?
That's the word.
Today was a bit of a challenge because I'm sick. I managed to go for a walk with China and Ada. I've hit it every day so far. I'm not gonna stop now.
A diet makes you think constantly about food. That's something that I've really enjoyed about having a step tracker. I get reminders about moving around instead of what I'm gonna have for lunch.
I'm getting some soreness, like right here, just like cramping. 5,000 steps and the sun is setting, so I'm walking around a pharmacy. These are the days when I don't want.
Get insoles for your shoes. It will be so much nicer.
I continued on with the challenge, but as you can see, being in Wisconsin poses its own unique challenges. It's cold!
I think I only skipped one day and it was the last day. I think mostly because my Fitbit was weird. There were 3 other days that it looked like I missed, but that was because you were wearing, my steps got transferred to you.
No, I don't really remember that.
Oh, bullshit.
Sure. During the whole challenge, I did not miss one day. China, good news.
My knee has stopped swelling.
Bad news is she stopped the challenge about a week and a half in.
It was disappointing. I really wanted to participate more.
How challenging was this on a scale of 1 to 10?
Not.
2 maybe?
For me, It was not that hard to hit 10,000 steps. Going for runs gives me like 4,000 or 5,000. I liked it every single time I went for a walk. Even when I'm really tired and I don't want to do it, every single time I liked it.
Sundays in particular were hard.
Yeah, we want a day off.
Getting up a little bit earlier. Yes, I do want to ride home, but really I should walk back to the BART station, otherwise I'm going to be really sad at 11 p.m. tonight.
Mm-hmm. Figuring out arch support was hard.
Another thing that you have to take care of and make sure the battery is full, more in my life.
When you're bound to the house because of a baby, that's hard. I've watched the footage and Jack and Natalie did a lot of walking together in the morning. And I was a little jealous. We can't really do that.
Because of the baby or because of the weather or whatever?
Yeah.
I lost weight and the weight stayed off.
I have lost weight.
And I attribute that to two things. Fitness, obsessing over fitness rather than food. I was just not thinking about food as much, which is a lot. That's saying a lot for me.
So I did the intermittent fasting video. I started it at...
Currently weigh 189 pounds.
Got down to like
182 pounds.
I continued intermittent fasting, so it's a little skewed because some of that's just my eating habits. I'm down to 173 now. It seemed really easy.
Spending more time together in the mornings.
A really nice part of our day.
They weren't just like... It was like we were...
We did get to like talk because we're not at home where we can get distracted by some other task or responsibility. Say bye to that. Too cold now.
Relaxing. Almost every time. But at the same time, energizing. It gets the blood flowing. So like when I come back from a walk, I'm ready to snap. I'm ready to snap at the camera. You know, a few times, especially on my birthday, felt a little bit of a digestion issue. Walking cleared that up most of the time. My sleep patterns were a little better according to my watch here.
I didn't change anything for me, but I'm an insomniac.
I think the quality of my sleep went way up.
Cool.
Cool.
Good for you.
Thanks. It is good for me. It's great for me. My tinnitus went away. I don't think I ever talked about this.
What the?
So like in a quiet room like this, slowly fading into my right ear, I hear, ooh, and that went away. I think it's the exercise. Maybe
You weren't doing any exercise.
I was doing no exercise.
Before this.
Get some kind of tracker. Most phones will do it.
Get nice shoes. If you have an area of your shoe that's going like this, put a Band-Aid there.
I switched to wool socks and that was nice. It helped like not have blisters.
Back when we lived in Austin and it was too hot and you needed to walk because you were pregnant, we went to a mall.
And it was so much fun. It's climate controlled and it's big and there's lots of things to see.
Yeah, if you can avoid overspending on stuff, you listen to podcasts, you can listen to ebooks, you can listen to music. Walking for no reason is legitimate.
Yeah, because you kind of feel like, well, where am I walking to? I gotta have a destination, but you don't.
I would say change your routine.
And then you don't think about it.
And then then you just do it every day and it's not hard.
Let's also try to walk in the morning like Jack and Natalie did. We'll take the baby.
It'll be even colder in the mornings.
Let's go to the mall.
I think I'm gonna keep doing it.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing it.
I really like it.
That said, as soon as October was over, we immediately stopped. We were immediately like, I need a break.
I'm definitely still trying to hit 10,000 steps every day, and I've only missed 2 days since the end of the month, and China is definitely still tracking her steps, but to be fair to both of us, it's cold! There you have it. Now, as promised, I'd like to thank today's sponsor, NordVPN, in the form of a poem. NordVPN helps protect you from hackers in the area, assigning IP addresses from places like Bulgaria. There are thousands of servers from more than 61 countries, so no one can use your data to purchase a bunch of sundries. I hope you are not an internet safety hater. If not, go to nordvpn.com/WheezyWaiter. Get 70% off a 3-year plan that's $349 a month. Use code WheezyWaiter for 4 extra months for nonth. That free. Nonth means free. I like to work in coffee shops and other various establishments where people have their coffee but might have nefarious get cash intents. Simply click the place to which you wish NordVPN beckons. User friendly from first click, it secures browsing in seconds. That's nordvpn.com/WheezyWaiter. Link in the doobly-doo. I'd click it sooner rather than later. Big thank you to Natalie and Jack for doing this. Links to all their stuff in the doobly-doo. If you haven't heard Pomplamoose, now's your chance. They're good. And thanks to Autumn Bates for talking with me. She actually interviewed me about my walking experience for one of her latest videos. Maybe her latest video, depending on when you're watching this. Link to that down there too. Link to my previous video about why people like college. YouTube thinks you'll like this video. You can support me on Patreon where I do a daily vlog every single weekday. Thanks again, Jack, for making Patreon exist. You can subscribe there. We're getting closer and closer to 1 million subscribers. When that happens, I will continue to make videos.